getting the 3 top precious gemstones in a color created beautiful collection of jewelry, all set in 14 karat gold. Now I want to start off with our first one, which is emeralds. Emeralds are known as being that gorgeous bright green color. So many of you know that emerald shape is very synonymous with emeralds, and that's because those flashes, those broad flashes of light, really throw the color beautifully, and also because it is considered to be a gemstone that normally is highly included. This is a cut that really makes sense for a gemstone that may possibly have inclusions. You don't worry about cutting away some of the gemstone and having it fracture or break. And because our collection is actually created, and that means it's lab created by gemologists, so that it's created in a controlled environment, you're able to get a better quality of an emerald than you would for the same price if it were mined. So we look at our collection as made, not mined. You'll notice that you see absolutely no inclusions to the eye. And that's because our color collection is created in a lab under a controlled environment, and that means we can also choose the best of the best for our jewelry. Everything that you see is very much paying attention to the 4 C's. So you have color first. Whenever you're buying a gemstone, color always comes first. This is 3.5 carats of created emeralds with 3 rows. Now I have to show you the top row is all in our Caydia lab grown diamonds. Those are round. That's going to be 30 lab grown round diamonds, 15 top, 15 on the bottom. And in the very center are 7 6x4 millimeter lab created emerald stones. So these are genuine emeralds. They are just lab created. It doesn't mean they've been colored. No, we don't color the gemstone. It means it's the same physical, chemical, and optical properties as an emerald, and it tests as an emerald. So this is a true emerald, but you're not going to have those inclusions that you would normally see in a mined or natural emerald. That gives you much more clarity. It gives you, first of all, a more durable gemstone as well. Now this is our May Baby's birthstone. Maybe this is your birthstone. But what you'll see is that it is an 8 on the Mohs scale. And did you know that Cleopatra and the Egyptians actually were the very first to have mined emeralds? So this is giving you this gorgeous color. For a while there, Cleopatra had also thought that peridot was part of the emerald family, but it's not. It's a completely different gemstone. There's nothing that looks like an emerald. Even Tsavorite garnet is too dark, more of a forest or a hunter green. So the emerald stones truly stand out in a class by themselves. No one else can duplicate that color well, and of course Mother Nature doesn't either. So it's the only gemstone that holds this particular color. So you're looking at 3.5 carats. This is giving you a stunning design of 7 lab created emeralds. Now I want to show you the setting. So this is set in white gold. The back is going to be solid. On the interior, there's plenty of room for light to flood through those emeralds. And I love that you have a very good size of round Caydia lab grown diamonds on the top and the bottom, framing it out beautifully, giving it a nice width. It's really comfortable to wear. This could be a right hand ring, and that's really what I'm showing you right now in our color collection is great right hand rings. So for those ladies who really love to wear your precious gemstones, but maybe you can't afford to get traditional emeralds that are mined instead of made, our collection in this ring itself is $4,319 for a total of 6 carats. So the carat weight I gave you was just for the emeralds, but including the diamonds, that's going to come in at 6 full carats. So quite a big and gorgeous look. Definitely can notice this one from across the room. White gold is a perfect setting, I think, for the emerald. It allows the color of the gemstone to not be changed or kind of given a little more of usually gives a little more warm tone when it comes to setting it in yellow gold. I like the white gold, icy, clean, keeps those diamonds looking nice and white, and it is a very classic setting. So that's the first ring I'm showing you. It's the only emerald I'm showing you today. But the next one is my favorite. So out of all of the colored rings that I'm looking at, this one is my favorite because you have 2 ways to wear it. Now this features the ruby. The ruby is our July baby birthstone. And of course, rubies are giving you this gorgeous red color. Again, it's one of the most precious gemstones of all time. Complemented by our Caydia lab-grown diamonds. They're both performed and created in rounds. And these are an ethical and impeccable choice. So rubies also are very, very expensive. I'm sure if you've ever shopped for rubies, you know how pricey they can be. Well, I want to tell you that you're looking at 2 carats of rubies. So with it, you have 5 rubies. There you can see, wrapping around the finger. And the created ruby setting is set in yellow gold. So this is the only one of our created series of colored gemstones that we offer in yellow gold. So that's 14 karat yellow gold. You have 9 emerald step cut Caydia lab grown diamonds. Guess what? Ta-da! That's what I love about this ring. It can give one look that's all baguettes, all Caydia lab grown diamonds, or you turn it around and now you have your rubies and Caydia lab-grown diamonds. How fabulous is that? So with the front, you have 5 round rubies totaling 2 carats. Those lab-grown diamonds are 1 1/5 of a carat. Now, as I turn this around, you have 9 step cut, emerald step cut, lab-grown diamonds totaling 2 1/4 carats. So you're getting a big carat weight. Total carat weight, 5.5 carats of diamonds and rubies all in one ring. This is an eternity style, but it's so unusual. I've never seen a ring that actually has your rounds on the front and then has baguettes on the back. Isn't that different? So it gives a very unique look. I love using and inserting the colored gemstones within diamonds. To me, this is such a gorgeous piece. I wore it on Valentine's Day. I just love it. It's comfortable to wear, low profile. You can close your fingers really easily. And the carat weight can't be beat. 5.5 carats. Guess how much this one is? Just over $3,000. It's $3,059. You could not find this in mined diamonds and in mined rubies for that price, because it's so difficult to find rubies that are this clarity, this color, and this size. So what's nice about getting precious gemstones that are lab created is that now you're getting consistency in color, quality, and hardness that natural diamonds and natural gemstones would be really unaffordable, truthfully. And now, because we're able to get them in a controlled environment made by gemologists, you're able to duplicate that color in a lab created setting. So they're still rubies. They still have the same qualities, optical, physical, chemical, and these are a 9 on the Mohs scale. So rubies are just a step below diamonds in terms of durability. 10 is the top. Diamonds are a 10 on the Mohs scale. When you're looking at rubies, that is a 9. Now let me tell you something that you may not know. This is considered to be corundum, and in the corundum family is also blue sapphires. Did you know that if your sapphire is pink, it is a pink sapphire, but if your sapphire is red, it's categorized as a ruby? So they're the same family of gemstones in terms of durability, in terms of chemical composition, but it's the color that separates rubies from pink sapphires. So when you see a ruby that's a little too pink, someone categorized that as a ruby because it's going to increase the value. Always make sure you get the perfect red, and we do that at Charles & Covard. We only choose the perfect shade of red as chosen by the Gemological Institute of America. There's a grading scale, and it fits that grading scale beautifully. So this is the stone of love, energy, passion, power, and I think it's a stunning ring whether you make it a wedding band or a right hand ring. You could easily stack this with other rings that you have, but I think that this is just such a unique and beautiful setting. And I do love that infusion of red, especially around this time of the year. Now this is also deemed one of the most precious gemstones by the Bible, the rubies. This is going to be a strong gemstone. The diamonds that you're looking at are also F in color. When you see our Caydia lab-grown diamonds set in with any of our precious gems, just know you're getting F in color. That's going to be truly white, beautiful, colorless diamonds. And that's what we want. You want it paired with the best. 14 karat gold setting. You choose your setting. In this one, it's in the yellow gold. And I just love the combination. So that's your ruby option, one of them. I have a second ruby option, and this is fantastic as a right hand ring. Notice the swirl, it's like a knot detail in the very center. This is 1 1/3 of a carat of created ruby in a statement crossover ring set in 14 karat white gold featuring 2/3 of a carat of round Caydia lab grown diamonds surrounding it. Now this one is set in white gold, so you can see that it's tapered in the back, very comfortable, but wide and bold in the front. I wore this top because I feel like it really works with all of my rubies. This one does have a really unique twist, a full undergallery. Here's what the undergallery looks like. That is all white gold. This features dynamic artistry combined with bold curves, intense color, and 128 lab grown diamonds. They're all hand set. 50 total created rubies, totaling 1 1/3 carat. But I love the way that this is a ring you could have on your right hand. It's weighty. I like feeling a ring. It's not a lightweight ring. We do the undergallery for a reason, so you get that quality. And this one is coming in at $1,549. So very affordable to wear rubies, diamonds, lots of gold in this statement ring. And those are all round cut stones. Remember, your Caydia lab grown diamonds are F in color. Now these also cost less than mined stones because the process creates a smaller footprint at the end of the day. So you're really getting some beautiful, unique jewelry. And I personally would wear them like this, where I had my right hand ring would be the knot crossover, and on my left, I would wear this. It just captures my heart, and it's all about love. So those are my two rubies during this segment, but I want to take you to our sapphires. Sapphires are known as a stone of loyalty. Blue is one of the most loved and beloved gemstone colors in the world and the #1 best-selling color. Our September babies love to wear sapphires because that is their birthstone. So you're looking at an intense blue color complemented by our Caydia lab-grown diamonds. Now these are ovals. Notice that they're set east to west. I have larger ovals in the center. I have slightly smaller as it tapers out to the outer edge of that ring itself. You're looking at a total of 5 sapphires. The center stone is 7 by 5 millimeter. And then all of the stones totaling together are coming in at 2 2/3 of a carat. Now this is a lab created precious sapphire. They are mesmerizing because you get that saturation. It looks like blue velvet. You know how blue velvet has a deeper coloration than if you were to do it in satin or a silk? That's exactly what you're seeing here. It has this beautiful richness. Now it does taper in the back. There is also a full undergallery for this ring. Look at the profile. It's a low profile. All of those rubies, all of those sapphires are set with prong setting. So you can see that very easily here. 4 prong set. The color is really what it's all about, but it's also a durable gemstone. This one is a 9 on a Mohs scale, which means you could wear it every single day, not worry about it breaking or cracking at all. I will tell you, when you buy lab created colored gemstones, they are going to have slightly more durability than a traditional gemstone that's mined. That's because of the lack of fissure cracks or any kind of inclusions that could potentially be hit and cause breakage on the stones. So just know that this is a gemstone that you can wear every day without really worrying about it. And especially the fact that it's paired with our Caydia lab-grown diamonds. So this has 42 Caydia lab-grown diamonds, 1/3 of a carat total. And this also is going to give you that September baby blue that we love. Consistency of color, quality, hardness that natural gemstones just cannot impart. So this is delivering such a good look for $859. That's an amazing buy. I can remember my very first gemstone ring I bought myself. It was years ago. Remember Lord and Taylor? I don't know if you remember that. But I bought a sapphire and it was an inky black blue. It was all I could afford at the time. It had absolutely, you could not see any real blue really. If I held it up to the light, you could. But it looked more black or midnight. That's not the color that you want. You want this bright, vibrant, rich blue, this velvet blue that you can truly see on its own without struggling to find it. This intense blue is really what sapphires are known for, and I highly recommend you get your birthstone. If you're someone who is a September baby, this is a perfect ring, and you could layer and stack this one as well. So this is my segment of all colored gemstones for our collection, the 4 top precious gems. It's rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and diamonds. Oh my. You can see it all at charlesandcolvard.com. We also have hoop earrings in these gorgeous gemstones. We have a ton of rings. I want you to see that collection. So head on over, take a look, and enjoy our color creation.